J.M. Irving Books.
Hey y'all, it's your boy J.M. Irving. We achieved our goal. We read 3 books in 1 month, and I know that some of y'all are gonna be watching this. Some of you bookworms, y'all gonna be thinking like, Jordan, like that's not a lot, but it is to me, because if you've been watching my journey, if you followed me at the beginning, you'll know that I feel like I've lost my reading speed. But actually, at the end of the month, when I was reading the Housemaid, I'm about to say The Housemaid's Tale. I don't know why I'm thinking The Handmaid. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, The Housemaid. I actually read most of it. I would say I read most of it in the actual physical copy. You know, I did not really read it on a Kindle. For some reason, I just wanted to read it in the physical copy, so I thought I was fully converted, but I'm still kind of like on the fence a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So, but I do think having both of them is very effective to read your book quicker. I'm still trying to get into audiobooks. I haven't really started that yet. I'm saving, like I have a credit available on Instagram on Amazon, but I want to save it for like a book that I'm really like waiting to read, you know. And I think, excuse me, I want to save that one. But so let's go ahead and do like a little recap. So the first book that we read this month was Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. And if you want to see my review for that, you can check it out here. But this book was very good. This book was given a 5 stars, a 5 out of 5 stars, because it was just very, you know, twisty and turny. The plot twists were it was just amazing. I really enjoyed the storyline. I mean, it kind of kept me questioning, like, who's this person? Who and what is this happening here? Oh, I think it's this person, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you really have a lot of questions, but they're all answered by the end. And so that's what I love in authors. I love when they answer the questions, you know, within, like I say, by the end of the book. And that's the kind of author that I am. Like, if you have a lot of questions, but by the end of the book you don't have it answered, it's like, well, what was the point of you reading it? And then there's like a second part to it. They don't even answer. You know what I'm saying? I know books that like that, and I've heard people talk about books like that. And so with this book, I think it is a standalone, and it is such a good book, and it's going to be a Netflix adaptation pretty soon. Yeah, I can read that again, okay? And so the second book that we read this month was The Guest List by Lucy Foley. This book was given a 4.9 stars. If you want to check out my video for that, you can check it out here. And it was just very, very good. I think I love the story. I love the I'm surprised that I'm saying this, but I love the kind of like going back and forth between time periods, or like, you know, like now and then, and like leading up to this point. I really liked it. Some people didn't like it. I saw it on Goodreads. Some people didn't like that. They think that this book should be called The Never Ending Wedding, and I disagree with that, because what I've noticed with Lucy Foley is that I see some people that don't like it, and I think some people that don't like it are not patient, because there are certain movies out there that end up being the best movies, and not because there's a whole bunch of action at the beginning, but it's because the build up. There's this movie that my dad wanted me to watch, and I watched it on Netflix, and it was like, it had some action, but it was like the build up was like everything. And then once it reached like that climactic point, like towards the end, it was like, oh wow, like it blew my mind. And so with this one, you know, I kind of parallel that to her books, like with the Paris Apartment. And there were some people that were like, you know, it's kind of boring, and oh my gosh, this took place in between like 3 or 4 days. I'm like, well, some books need to be built up, because if it goes too fast, then you'll say, well, there's some plot holes, or with this. But Lucy Foley, she knows how to build the story. She knows how to make sure it's like a roller coaster that keeps going up. And right when you think that nothing's going to happen, there's a drop, you know. And so that's what I love about her. I really do appreciate how she writes her stories, and I think that she makes you wait, and that's what she knows what she's doing, okay? And the last book that we read this month was The Housemaid. This was really good, y'all. You know, it was so good, in fact, that I read it mostly in the physical copy. Like I said earlier, it was good, and I really like. If you want to, if you want to read my Goodreads review, you can, as I posted it a couple of days ago, and I actually shared it with Freedom McFadden, and we had a very, very brief conversation. I told her that I downloaded like at least 10 of her books because this book, guys, I was really, really, really excited about this book, and it's a book I'm going to be showing you about for next month's reads that I was really excited to get. This one, like if you've been following me, I got this for my birthday, like an early birthday present. And man, it was so good, so good. And I gave this book a 4.7 stars. It's about a girl named Millie, and she is looking for a job, and she lands a job at the Winchester family home, and things kind of like it's completely just, it goes crazy at some points. It's scary, it's thrilling, it's, psychological, and you just don't expect things to happen the way that they do. And one of my friends on Instagram, her name is Kiki, she said that if I liked Verity, then I'm going to love this book. If I can speak right. If I liked Verity, then I'll like this book. And I definitely can see the parallelism between the two. And I think, like I said, I'm excited to read the next one. It's called The Housemaid's Secret. It's going to be coming out February 20th of next month. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it because it's almost like, it'll be a great... I feel like it would be like a great like Netflix adaptation or like HBO adaptation, just because like I don't know, it's just really good. I really like the story, and I think I already said that I gave it this a 4.7 stars. And just looking at the story, I really do think that that was just like a fitting review for this book. The twist was everything. The plot twist, like I said, was everything. And I just love the characters. Each character was very even there's one character, I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to spoil it, but there's one character that you actually start to feel bad for them because how McFadden, how she presents them to be. At the end, you kind of feel bad for them, but you realize that you shouldn't feel bad for them. And so with that, I just really liked her story, and I cannot wait for the next one. I'm not going to be before you guys much longer. I just want to say that I have an Instagram and a Goodreads. Check me out there. And drink you some water, right? Read a good book. I just showed you some good books that you can read. You can check out my books down below. And just have a great day, and happy reading.